What's going on, humans? This is Isaiah Panther and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be going over audio interfaces. I'll give you a tutorial over my interface. I am using the Apogee Element 24. It has 2 inputs, 2 outputs. I'll get into a bit more because it's a little bit more complex than that, but if you are looking for an audio interface for your home studio setup, if you are just now starting out and you're wanting to know what gear will I actually need to start getting my home recordings done, an audio interface will definitely be very high on the list, unless you're looking to go with a USB connecting microphone, which I'm not knocking at all any types of USB connections. There are definitely some good quality ones out there, but if you are looking to record instruments or multiple sources of microphones or vocals, it's really nice to have an audio interface at your fingertips because it just offers a bit more versatility in the recording process. All right, guys, so let's get into it, and I'm going to give you a breakdown of how this Apogee comes together, the signal flow behind it, and how it kind of works into your recording software. So, an audio interface is an analog to digital converter. It takes your analog signal, whether it is your vocals or your instrument, and it turns it into digital information for your recording software to be able to read. In this instance, I am using an Element 24 Apogee, which has 2 inputs of XLR connection as well as a 1/4 inch connection for instruments, and then it has 2 XLR outputs. If you count as well the optical ADAC connections, it offers 8 more channels of digital information for transferring. So that totals up to be 10 inputs and 12 outputs. To give you a breakdown of how this signal flow works when connecting this interface to your recording software, and the things you should keep in mind when you are setting up to record to get the best take possible and to understand the inner workings of the interface itself.
There is a signal flow to how to connect your interface to protect your gear. You want to plug in your microphone or your instrument into the interface first. Make sure your monitors are off. You can then plug in your monitor outputs to the Apogee through the XLR outputs located in the back of the interface. Next, you can plug in your headphones. You will find the Thunderbolt cable and plug it into the interface back. Next, connect your Thunderbolt to your computer and it should be recognized by the digital console. You will see the gain knob light up and turn an orange color. Once in the analog 1 meter, there is a selector for the type of input, mic or instrument. In this case, we are using a condenser microphone, which will need phantom power. Under the gain control, we can engage the phantom power, 48 volts to activate the microphone. From there, you can go back up to the gain knob and adjust the gain levels until you're happy with what is coming back. Mixer level is by default set to 0 or unity, which is a professional unchanging level, so I will leave that just as it is. Next, I go over to the headphone and the mains and check the levels to make sure they are receiving the right channel input. Once I found the sweet spot, I move into my recording software. Going into my audio preferences, I like to check to make sure my input device is selected to the Element 24 and that my output is Element 24. Next, I create my channel and make sure the input and outputs are to corresponding channels. And then I'm pretty much ready to start recording.
Thank you so much, guys, and I hope this was able to give you a little bit more knowledge on the ins and outs of a audio interface. Understanding signal flow is definitely very helpful when using an audio interface because you do not want to damage your equipment and you want to get the best take possible when you work in the right steps. It's all about the workflow, guys. So thank you so much again for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you found any of this information helpful. Have a good one and be free, guys.